And as Israel fights forward into Gaza, its forces continue to face a subterranean challenge. The huge network of underground tunnels built by Hamas over many years, 300 miles of narrow passages full of twists and turns, and known for harboring all types of weapons, as well as terrorist command operations, and now, of course, innocent hostages as well.
And one man who knows firsthand what warfare is like in those deep passages cut into the rock is Achiya Klein. He's a former officer in the Israeli army and was actually carrying out an operation within one of those mile-long Hamas tunnels when he came upon a booby trap. Well, Achiya was 65 feet under when that bomb exploded, the shrapnel striking his face and upper body, leaving him permanently blind. Achiya knows the struggles and surprises the IDF is up against right now in this war against Hamas, and he joins us now with his own experience and insight. Achiya, first of all, it's a pleasure and an honor to have you with us. We read your story. We appreciate you being here, and I hope you don't mind just taking us back to this operation that you were on for a moment, and just tell us, what took you into the tunnels that day.
First of all, thanks for having me here with you guys. As I said many times, I think for the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, the first step before we even stepped into the tunnel, it was to ask ourselves the question, why are we doing that? What's the values that we keep putting out there, why we are fighting? And the question, the answer was, we are there to protect the citizens of Israel, to have a peaceful and happy life. And I think that's because step inside the tunnel, inside the darkness of the tunnel, it's not an easy task, but we was there because we were there to protect people. What I can tell about my experience, it's stepping into this kind of structured tunnel. It's not, you need to crawling, you're like, it's a 180 height and pretty wide, but you go inside with everything that you have, the armor, your weapon and everything, in order to be ready to what expects you inside the tunnel.
Is it do you feel claustrophobic? Is it easy to lose your direction? Sort of describe what it feels like. Can you use night vision goggles? Is there enough oxygen?
Yes, so I think it's changed from part to part, but as I said, it's not something that some children dig on their backyard, It's something very, very structured. They have the top, it's a rainbow-shaped cement. You have the wall, you have the floor, you have the electricity systems there, you have intercom systems there. I mean, it's not hard to get inside. I mean, it's not easy to go inside because you know what expects you inside there, but it's not something that you need to struggle too much in order the structure of the tunnel. But yeah, we had enough oxygen. It's very, very organized. It's not someone just dig it. I mean, it's very organized. They know exactly when where is the branches, when it took you. They have some kind of graffiti signs on the walls. They know everything is very, very ordered and organized. It's a very thoughtful project.
Achiya, I was in Gaza in 2014, embedded with the Israeli Defense Forces when they went in to destroy some of the tunnels. Now, they took us in, a few reporters, after they destroyed the tunnel. But I remember while we were standing there, at the entrance, there was gunfire inside. That is how dangerous those places are. Describe, and that was just an effort to eliminate some of the tunnels close to the border. Now I understand, right? The goal is to destroy Hamas. What is that going to be like for the soldiers?
So, as you say, you're pretty right. There is maybe more than two kinds of tunnel, but there is a tunnel that cross between Gaza to Israel. They was meant to build to let terrorists, Hamas, just to run to the Israelis, to the kibbutzim, like for the villages of Israel, and just to basically to create this terror attack. But also the other kind of tunnel, it's the tunnel that Hamas built for years, as what everyone very known with the name of the metro, the Gaza metro. So this tunnel, it's way more developed. They have a very large room. It's something very, very built and ready to be like as a shield. You know, it's a build to hold fire, like what IDF gonna basically to fight in this kind of area. It's gonna be very, very difficult to deal with the tunnels, because there's many tunnels and many holes. I mean, you can have the main line, you can have the main structure, but can be millions of benches that terrorists can just pop up from one of the tunnel. We already saw a lot of videos that terrorists just pop up from one of the hole, just put a charge on one of the tanks and ran away. So it's going to be very difficult. I don't know exactly what they're going to do now, but you know, they can deal with explosives. They can deal with just, you know, fight inside. There's many of method how to deal with the tunnels, and I'm sure that IDF is very trained to do it.
I guess one more question before you go, Achiya. Do you think that the IDF will be able to get to those hostages and rescue them in these tunnels?
So, as everyone knows, I mean, there is the soldier that was kidnapped and was released by the Israeli Special Forces. I think that was one of the main priorities of right now of the IDF. They are dealing in the Gaza. So, I'm sure they're working day and night with all the intelligence resources that they have in order to find these hostages. I think this is, as I think the whole world know it for years, Israel will do everything that in power to protect the Jewish nation. So they will work hard to find these hostages, and it will be very difficult to make sure there is no hostages in the tunnel and stuff like that. But I think the IDF will do everything that in their power to deal with that.
Achiya Klein, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.